Hello, you lovely lads and ladies. I'm Tsurugi.
And I'm Kentaro.
Kentaro is still upset about his Christmas gift I got him, so today, him and me are going to be doing a retro rewind.
Wait, a what?
A retro rewind. With game systems nowadays being able to play games of yesteryear, I figured it'd be a good idea to look back on some of them to see if they still hold up today.
Well, alright I guess.
Good. We're going to do it whether you like it or not anyways. So for today's retro rewind, we're going to be looking back at Dark Clouds, originally on the PS2, now on the PS4.
Dark Cloud is a rogue dungeon RPG created by Level 5. That means each time you enter a dungeon, it changes how it's laid out, so no two playthroughs are exactly the same.
The game starts with a group of people attempting to revive a dark genie by hiring the Elite Beat agents to dance and set it free.
After the genie is free, he, along with the man who arranged for his freedom, go to destroy the world and rule over it.
One of the villages that they visit is the village of our main hero, Tolan. Right before the village is destroyed, a man who's really the king of fairies puts pretty much everything in there into altas, and gives the Tolan a special jewel that can actually open the altas.
Now Tom must go get some friends to help him save the world, destroy the dark genie, and make the world a better place.
As we said earlier, this game is a roguelike dungeon crawler RPG, so most floors will always look different each time you go onto them. On these floors you can find enemies and fight them with your weapons.
Every time your weapon connects with your enemy, it starts getting a little bit more wear and tear. If your weapon's durability is depleted, it will break, and most of the times, disappear.
As like most other RPGs, you also have your equipment, health, defense, stamina, and we also have a new gauge for you, thirst. You have to make sure your character is nice and parched, because if they get too thirsty, you will gradually lose health.
Sometimes navigating the dungeons can be troublesome, but luckily there are certain items that can help you make the map clear. Mystical eggs let you see where the altas, enemies, and chests in the dungeon are, and of course the map lets
Traps. Goro likes to use hammers and axes, and he's the guy that you want to use if you want to use floor pads. Ruby the Genie uses bracelets to attack with her magic, and she can open up different types of elemental doors. Ungaga is a spearman, and you can talk to him to make the black winds from the doorways disappear. And finally is Osmond. He uses lasers and he can cross the larger gaps that Zhao can't.
I'm a little frustrated that for certain fights it becomes nothing more but a timed button event, where you have to press a button at the right time.
Another thing that you can do is that when you're not in a dungeon, you can rearrange the towns, put homes and buildings back where they belong, make sure that each set has what they need, and also by meeting certain needs of the villagers, you can even get extra or even special items from the residents. There are plenty of good things about Dark Cloud, where I can see why some call it a classic on the PS2. The gameplay at the time was very fresh and easy to follow. Not everything was great, but it wasn't all that bad either. The characters are fun, but the story's a little cookie cutter. I give the game a 7 out of 10.
I really don't enjoy this kind of RPG. I can see they were trying. There were parts that I do enjoy, like the animation for the time button sequences and cutscenes, but it's also very tedious to me in gameplay-wise. I give Dark Cloud a 6 out of 10.
Well, that does it all for now. If you like this episode, be sure to click on that like button. If you want to know when we release a new episode, click on our subscribe button. We release a new episode every other Wednesday.
If you want us to review an older game, let us know in the comments section. If we can get it, me and Tsurugi will try and do it.
But for now, this is Gaming Tidbits, signing out.